Hi again, YouTube. I'm just kind of doing all of these at once, that's why I still look the same. So I just thought I'd talk about Neveah.
Daddy!
Daddy's at work. He's not here. You want to go find him? You go find him. I think he's at work. She's always saying daddy. She's always looking for daddy. You have a cookie in your hand, honey. No, just 1 second. You have a cookie. You have 2 cookies in your hand. Lucky you. Do you want to sit on mommy's lap again? Sorry. Life of a toddler. Yeah, what was I saying? She always says daddy. She knows how to say mommy or mama, but she just barely ever does. She never refers to me as mommy unless she's upset, and it'll be like a ma little sound. And I always like that. What? Are you saying daddy still? Maybe she thinks I'm talking to daddy or something on the phone. My house is always a disaster, so don't be surprised if it always has a pile of crap on the counter behind me. Yeah, so she's 16 months old. Oh, 16, 17 months. 16 months old. I think. Lose track. She just learned how to walk actually about a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago. Not very long anyway. She crawled forever. She's just such a little motorboat with crawling, and she never felt like walking. She would stand up to reach something, along the couch she would stand and walk, but take a few steps, but she wouldn't actually let go and just go for a walk. Sorry, my screen went dark. Yeah, and I was wondering if something was wrong. We actually noticed when she was walking that her right foot was angled outwards and she had a bit of a limp. We held her hands and she walked, and I thought maybe it had something to do with her not walking yet. I was is it painful for her? Is it uncomfortable? Can she not get her balance? I was kind of concerned. We took her to the doctor. He sent us for x-rays and an ultrasound and blood work just to see if something's wrong. Nothing's wrong. She just, I don't know, moved her foot funny for a while. Maybe the muscles were a little weaker on one side. But then once she got going, she walks normal now, so I'm not too concerned anymore. If she was still falling over all the time, other than just normal toddler tripping. If she was having a lot of issues walking, I would have looked more into it, but I decided it was probably okay because she's walking just fine now. What are you doing? She's a very good little girl. Can't complain at all. She was not colicky. Her little cousin, Ryder, he was a bit colicky. You're making a mess. You're drooling everywhere. And so to see the difference in how babies can be, I was very thankful that I had such an easy baby. I did not expect that at all. I was prepared for the worst, prepared to have such a challenge with this, and it's been way too easy on me, honestly. So funny. I think the next time around it might be a little bit of a different story. I'll probably get a little terror running around. And you just like looking at yourself, don't you? You're just making all kinds of faces. Yeah. Yeah. She says a few words now. What? She's so distracting. Daddy. That's a pen. You're not allowed to use pens yet. You can have crayons later.
I do?
No, not right now. What was I saying? Crap. Oh yeah, she says quite a few words. And a few strings of words, not quite sentences, but just about, which is so shocking because she only started talking a little while ago. She said dada and little things like that, for a long time now, but the actual big words are starting to come out. She was trying to eat her scrambled eggs the other day and was trying to she's been eating with her fingers a lot, and she is just using a fork now, like a little girl fork, and she's getting frustrated. She wasn't doing it quite right. She kept pushing him sideways and not getting it actually on the fork, and but finally, every time I helped her, I would poke one for her and put it in her mouth for her, and I'd be like, there you go, like that. And then as soon as she finally got a piece of scrambled egg on her fork herself, she was like, there we go. And I was like, what? Did she just say that, or am I hearing things? And she said it a few more times, and she's been saying it since then. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Like, it kind of makes you aware of the things you say a lot, because obviously they pick up on the things you say more often. So there's no more swearing around here anymore. It's funny how we have to kind of change how we live, because we just have to make sure they grow up properly to begin with anyway. Yeah, what else? Lots of baby talk still too. Sometimes it's just major gibberish and I just go, oh, sure, okay, yeah, and just kind of have a response, but no idea what she's saying. Friends will come over and they aren't really very good with babies, and they're like, is she actually saying something? I don't know what she's saying. And I'm like, don't worry about it, she's not even saying anything. They get all stressed out. It's kind of funny. Careful, watch where you're walking. What else can I say? Yeah, it's been a pretty fun stage now. My fiance Jeff, he is having a lot more fun at this stage that she's at, because they get to play with them and they can talk to them more. At baby stage, the moms love the baby cuddly stage. So do the dads, but it's like they're kind of waiting for the interaction a bit more, not just the sleep, eat, and poop part. Yeah, and she's just lots of fun to play with now. We go to the park with her now, put her down the slides, go swimming more, and it's just lots of exciting steps right now. Yeah, lots more fun food to eat. Her favorite snack is cookies. She even says cookie when she wants one. That's her baby. Oh my goodness. It's summer right now, so she's got super crazy mosquito bites. Like, she doesn't get them super often, but when she does, they swell up huge. Like, if it was on her arm, it'd be like that big. Like, they're just enormous. I don't know if that means she's allergic or if that's just how babies react to bugs. I don't know. Anybody else know? But yeah, and she just scratches the crap out of them, and then they're bleeding. And yeah, it's just not fun. And I'm not sure if you can put afterbite and stuff like that on babies. Haven't even looked it up. I should do that. Yeah, she's standing on her doll at the moment. She has these dolls like that, like baby dolls, and she watches. I guess I must pat her on the back still, just like as a comfort, like cuddly thing. I just probably do some pats here and there, and she does that when she hugs us now, and we're holding her towards us. She'll pat us on the back, being like, "Oh, it's okay, Mom." And I'll be like, "Oh, thanks." It's really funny. And then with her dolls, she does the same thing. She carries them around, lugs them around because she's small too. Then she pats them on the back and rubs their head and says, "Nice baby." It's so cute. What? You're eating a cookie. You have one in your hand. Do you want some water? You need a drink? Oh, here, have a drink of water. So yeah, I obviously can't put into one video everything that's gone on in her life so far. I just thought I'd kind of jump right in and say what's kind of up with her right now. She just, about a week ago, got out of her crib for the first time when my little brother was babysitting and I was at work. I'm a massage therapist, so I work 3 days a week. Anyway, so he was babysitting. He doesn't normally babysit, but he did for me this time. And he's like, so, has she ever gotten out of her crib before? Like, trying to calmly say it to me. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Did she get out of her crib? And I'm like, is she okay? And I'm like all nervous. And he's like, no, she's fine. But, just want you to know she can get out. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So she kind of had a little crash out of the crib, but she was all right. Just a little bonk on the head. We didn't realize the mattress in the crib could go down one more notch, but it did. So she's still good in her crib, but I'm pretty sure in another month, maybe not even, she'll probably have to go into a toddler bed, which means we just have to kind of change our crib. It kind of goes into a few different stages. It can go into a toddler bed too if we just take the front of it off or something. I'm not really sure. So yeah, but I'm not looking forward to that because that means I can't, not to be mean, but like I can't trap her in her crib when it's bedtime. She's normally good at going down for naps and bedtime to begin with, but just the days where she's a bit more cranky and wants to kind of come out, then she can't because she's stuck in her crib, and eventually she lays down and goes, oh fine, I'll go to sleep. So that's been kind of a nice thing, and it will be taken away from me when it's toddler bedtime. She'll just have to really be disciplined to stay there, so that'll be a fun challenge. Anyway, this video is getting long, so I will have to talk to you more later. Anyway, that's Neveah in a nutshell for now. Have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.